A place where space ends, time collapses, and reality rewrites its own rules. What if that place is not empty but alive? Welcome to Information World. For decades, black holes have been treated as cosmic monsters, regions of space so dense that nothing, not even light, can escape their gravity. They were once thought of as the ultimate destroyers, swallowing stars, planets, and even information itself. But modern physics has begun to tell a far more unsettling story. A story where black holes may not simply erase reality, but transform it. And hidden inside that transformation may be something extraordinary. What if black holes are not cosmic graves, but cosmic wombs? What if life, strange, unimaginable life, could exist inside them? To explore this idea, we must first let go of our everyday intuition. Inside a black hole, the laws that govern our universe no longer behave the way we expect. Space and time swap roles. Directions lose meaning. Cause and effect begin to blur. In such an environment, life as we know it would be impossible. But life as we don't know it? That's a different question. According to Einstein's general relativity, a black hole forms when a massive star collapses under its own gravity. The core compresses to a point of infinite density called a singularity, surrounded by an event horizon, the point of no return. From the outside, everything falling in appears to slow down, freeze, and fade away. But from the perspective of anything crossing the event horizon, something else happens entirely. Once inside, there is no turning back. All paths lead inward. But inward toward what? Classically, physics says the singularity is the end of space-time. A place where equations break. But many physicists believe this is not the final answer, only a sign that our understanding is incomplete. Quantum gravity, a theory we have not yet fully developed, may radically change what exists at the core of a black hole. Some models suggest the singularity may not be a point at all. Instead, it could be a highly compressed region where matter is reorganized rather than destroyed. In certain theories, the collapse rebounds, forming something called a white hole, a theoretical object that expels matter instead of consuming it. If this is true, black holes might be gateways, not endings. Now imagine an environment where time stretches infinitely in some directions and collapses in others. Where energy densities are extreme beyond comprehension. Where the concept of distance loses its meaning. In such a place, traditional biology fails, but life does not have to be biological. Life, at its core, is not flesh or DNA. It is a process. A system that uses energy, maintains structure, and responds to its environment. By that definition, life inside a black hole may not resemble cells, molecules, or even matter as we understand it. It could be patterns of information, stabilized by gravity itself. Some physicists propose that information is never destroyed, not even in black holes. This idea, known as the black hole information paradox, led to one of the greatest debates in modern physics. If information survives, then black holes are not erasers. They are storage systems. And where information persists, complexity can arise. Complexity is the seed of life. Inside a black hole, extreme gravity could compress information into highly ordered structures. Think not of organisms with bodies, but of self-sustaining informational systems, entities made of quantum states rather than atoms. To them, gravity would not be a threat. It would be the environment that allows them to exist. From the inside, time behaves strangely. For an external observer, an object falling into a black hole may seem frozen forever at the event horizon. But for the object itself, time continues normally, at least at first. Deeper inside, time may stretch so much that entire cosmic histories unfold in what appears, from the outside, to be an instant. This opens a disturbing possibility. An entire universe could exist inside a black hole, evolving over billions of years, while outside, almost no time passes. Some cosmological models suggest that our own universe may be inside a black hole formed in a higher dimensional parent universe. In this view, the Big Bang was not the beginning of everything but the interior expansion of a black hole. If that's true, then black holes don't just contain life. They may create universes capable of supporting it. Inside such a universe, physical constants could differ slightly. Forces could behave differently. Entirely new forms of chemistry and therefore life could emerge. Life that would be invisible and inaccessible to us, trapped beyond an event horizon we can never cross. But what about intelligence? Advanced life does not merely survive, it understands, adapts, and perhaps even observes. Could intelligent entities exist inside black holes? And if so, what would their perception of reality be like? Without external reference points, such beings might experience space as timeless and infinite. They might manipulate gravity the way we manipulate electricity. Their technology, if it could be called that, might operate on principles we cannot even express mathematically. Communication with the outside universe would be impossible, or would it? Some scientists speculate that black hole evaporation, known as Hawking radiation, may carry subtle imprints of internal information. Not messages in any meaningful sense, but statistical patterns. If an advanced civilization existed inside a black hole, influencing internal processes, those effects might faintly echo in the radiation leaking out over trillions of years. To us, it would look like random noise. But to them, it might be the only way to touch the outside cosmos. There is also the idea that black holes represent a form of natural selection for universes. Universes that produce many black holes create many offspring universes. Over time, physical laws evolve to favor black hole formation. In such a scenario, life inside black holes would not be an accident but a consequence of cosmic evolution. Life would not be rare. It would be inevitable. Still, we must confront the limits of speculation. There is no direct evidence of life inside black holes. No telescope can see beyond the event horizon. No probe can return data. Everything we discuss rests on theory, mathematics, and imagination guided by physics. But history teaches us something important. Many ideas once dismissed as absurd later became scientific facts. Black holes themselves were once considered impossible. Atoms were once philosophical guesses. Invisible waves carrying voices through the air were once magic. The universe has a habit of being stranger than we expect. And perhaps the greatest mistake we make is assuming that life must look like us, think like us, or exist where we feel comfortable. The cosmos does not owe us familiarity. It only obeys its own rules, and sometimes, not even those. If life can exist in boiling oceans near volcanic vents, if organisms can survive in radioactive wastelands, if intelligence can emerge from fragile chemistry on a spinning rock, then we cannot confidently say that life cannot exist inside a black hole. Black holes may be silent from the outside. But silence does not mean emptiness. It may simply mean we are not equipped to listen. So the next time you see an image of a black hole, a dark circle surrounded by glowing fire, remember this: you may not be looking at destruction. You may be looking at a hidden world. A universe within a universe. A place where life, intelligence, and entire realities unfold beyond our reach. And perhaps, somewhere deep inside the darkness, something is wondering the same thing about us. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay curious, because the universe always has more secrets waiting to be explored.